What would it be like to be, instead of you and me, public school students in North Korea?
Do they have school?
They do.
Okay.
Oh, you bet they have school. Yeah, communists are real into school. They need school. Hi, everybody, and welcome to School Sucks Podcast. Today is July 4th, 2013. Happy July 4th, Jason.
Happy Independence Day, Brett.
Whoa. Very subversive of you to call it that. It is the 4th of July. Do you want us to talk about that? We will. I mean, I don't know in the history of this show. I think we've been thorough enough about, how this all came to be and how the language of liberty really seems to be, a trick that was played on people back in the 1700s to motivate them to fight for aristocrats in the American colonies. So happy 4th, I did realize, though, from my very limited travels today, that people are out there. They've got sparklers, they've got hot dogs, they've got flag shirts, and they're waving little flags, and they're going to parades. And there's a lot of gratitude for America today. I thought we would join in the fun.
Okay.
When in Rome.
Sure.
So this question came up, which sent me digging through boxes to find this book, right? And the question that might get us into just having a little bit of gratitude, what would it be like to be, instead of you and me, public school students in North Korea? Because that's worse.
Do they have school?
They do.
Okay.
Oh, you bet they have school. Yeah, communists are real into school. They need school. So what History Lessons is it's a compilation by Dana Lindemann and Kyle Ward, and it takes excerpts from all these textbooks from all over the world and goes through the entire chronology of American history and gives you the point of view from other textbooks.
Oh, interesting.
This is a North Korean public school textbook. And I'm guessing public school, that's redundant.
Right.
School in North Korea is public. What would probably enhance this show a little bit is if I did the accent for each country that I'm reading. I think that could get us in trouble. Meanwhile, after a year of bitter, crushing defeats, the American invaders could not but stay in the 38th parallel, a line at which, the year before, they set fire to the war. Nevertheless, the bastards would not give up their evil intention. Pretending to attack from the west, the enemy secretly placed a great number of their forces in the east in the middle of the battle line. The situation at the front became extremely tense. Good news, though. His Excellency, great leader Kim Il-sung, called a council to work out the countermeasure for the situation. Numerous opinions were presented regarding the situation at the front. Our greatly adored leader, who was listening attentively to every opinion, slowly moved out in front of the map. As he stood in front of the map, our greatly adored leader, pointing to the east of the battle line, said in a loud voice, "The enemies are targeting this place." Our greatly adored leader immediately gathered great forces on the east side of the battle line and mapped out measures to defend the plateau. Our greatly adored leader instructed the 1211 plateau to be defended with special care, and the enemies were slaughtered en masse. In September of the 40th year of the Juche calendar, our great leader, Kim Il-sung, left for the extreme front to fortify the defense system of the eastern battle line where the 11-12 parallel was located. Plateau was located. Finally, the American invaders attacked the 1211 plateau like a flood. The bastards were dropping 30,000 to 40,000 bombs and shells on that spot every day. Is that possible?
That sounds like a lot.
40,000 bombs? While the ravages of war were going on day and night, our greatly adored leader called one night to the commanding officer of the 1211 plateau. Our greatly adored leader asked first about the health of our forces and wanted to make sure that the war supplies were arriving well. He was concerned about the lives of our soldiers. Then he said, quote, Every soldier is a priceless treasure. Everyone is a precious comrade in this revolutionary war. How many times did we regret not having enough soldiers when we were fighting against the Japanese military and police? We have to take good care of our soldiers. We have to provide them with hot rice and soup and with warm beds. We have to prevent them from catching colds. Great leader, unquote. The brave soldiers of our People's Army swore to defend the 1211 Plateau until the end in order to repay him for his great love and grace. They presented a vow of fidelity to our greatly adored leader and displayed peerless courage and heroism in every battle. While the young civil forces soldier Lai Subak was blocking the enemy's fire with his body, sacrificing his only soul for the sake of his unique motherland, a signalman ensured the communication of his unit by replacing a broken communication line with his blood vessel.
Whoa.
The brave soldiers of our People's Army slaughtered countless enemies in this combat and stole or destroyed a great number of fighter planes. The enemies named the 1211 Plateau Heartbreak Ridge, since they felt regret every time they saw the spot. They also called it the Valley of Entrapment, because going there meant not coming back alive. The shining victory of the 1211 Plateau proved to the world the excellent strategies of our dearly adored great leader and showed that the People's Army always wins.
Don't be a bad boy, Johnny.